Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are like me, you are minding your business, being nosy on the internet. Shout out to Misha, in my opinion, right? I was minding my business, being nosy, and of course, I am obsessed with what's going on between Tia Mara and her near-do-well husband, Cory. Now, listen, we don't have any proof that he's near-do-well, but I will say this. Everybody's looking on Tia's Instagram when they should have been looking on her Twitter, because Tia has been letting us know over the past 3 weeks that things aren't good. She's been hurt, and y'all, it's looking more and more true that these rumors of him getting brand new because he got money, feeling himself because he is no longer on her payroll, it looks like there are truth to this. And also, now we got bets going. Is he going to come out dating one of his coworkers, or is he going to come out dating the girl that run Crafts Services on All American Homecoming? Y'all, let's get into this. We got the receipts. We even got a video of Cory looking like he might have some fragile masculinity. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to play the video for you guys to be the judge. And then meet me after here, because we're going to get into Tia's receipts that she's been putting everywhere. All right, let's get into it. But before we do, hit that like, comment, subscribe button, baby. It's YouTube. You know how it does. All right, so listen. Here's the video of Cory. Let me just get this up here for y'all. Also, I do want to say, a lot of people have been saying that he's cheating with a nobody, right? A lot of people are saying that if it wasn't a physical affair, it was definitely an emotional affair. I think regardless of whether there's another woman around or not, the fact that he is now financially independent really says a lot. Listen, men and women, but definitely men, are known for this, where they will be with a woman that tries to build them up. Remember, she found him standing on the bus stop outside of a Walmart, right? He probably couldn't believe his luck. Sitting up there with a $2.99 like plastic organization draw because he can't afford the dressers from IKEA. And sister rolls up. But just hear me out on this, right? He met her while he was standing on a bus stop sucking on a lollipop, right? They met on the bus, right? Well, he was at the bus stop. She was probably driving the Benz. You know that sister money is long. But my whole point is, I always noticed she tried to embiggen him. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, like he was on TikToks looking miserable. But I would like to say, I think he just has resting bee face. I think that's just the way his face looks. Some people, when they're not amused, they just look like, and it doesn't mean anything. Because even in interviews, even when he was working, his face always looked like that, whether she was around him or not. That's what he looks like when he's listening. However, I can't say that I always saw this embiggening campaign that Tia did, because he had roles here and there. I'm not saying he was a bum. He was a good father, all this stuff. But she always tried to lift him up, to let him know that, like, you are somebody, and I do love you. And I don't care what the world says. You're my king. To which I said, I don't know, I'm not saying men can't do it. I'm not. But in the society where other men look down on men if they are not the breadwinners of their families, that's why you could be making millions and somebody could be making 80,000 and they're like, you need to submit and quit your job. It's not because they don't want your money, right? It's because society, men, not women, but men look down on other men that are carried by other women, right? They just do. I'm not saying all, but this is it. So I can see how it messed with his ego if you do not have a firm sense of self and you're not very comfortable with yourself, to be like, shut up. And my girl got more money than everyone. It can really mess with your self-esteem, because other men will come for you. They will. This is my opinion. So why am I saying all this? Because you guys, look at this video. Look at his face. Look at what she says. Look at all that, and make sure that, you know what, just look at it and meet me after the jump, all right? I'll play it 2 times so you can see, but watch his face and her face. Look at this.
Have to work hard,
and that's
marriage is work. I'm not here.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm not gonna be here like, everything is bro. You have to work hard.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that when she was like, let me talk? And she's like, sorry. Now, listen, as someone that's the loudest person and a chronic overtalker, the people I love and the people that love me are always screaming at me to let them get a word in. I'm a big mouth. I get it. However, there is something to be said that you were being taped for an interview. You overtalked him. Instead of being mildly annoyed, he was like, yo, let me talk. And the way she was like, oh, sorry, because they've been arguing about it. He was getting sick of it. Again, I think there might be some truth to the rumors that he got a little bit of money and he couldn't feel himself. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my God, he been cheating on her. To which I say, untrue. It was a kept man. Where are you getting an allowance to cheat on someone? I'm not talking about taking somebody to Applebee's for $225, but everything he buys is ran through Tia's accountants. How do you have money to have another woman? You can't take her to a vacation. You can't even take her to Ruth Chris or Capitol Grill. They're gonna be like, what is this? Huh? Why's your Capitol Grill bill so high? You said you went out with Marquis and them, right? Think about it. He was a kept man, so he didn't have access to funds. He couldn't just take her money and cheat on her. Now, I know some horrible people do that, but he doesn't seem like he's that grimy. Look at it like this. If he's cheating with a craft girl, that's actually embarrassing, right? And I mean just somebody very low level, a nobody, right? That's embarrassing, but to me, that's better than cheating with a co-star, because the craft girl, it's like, okay, fine, y'all just whatever. Co-star, you guys might become like a new couple. I got to see you on Us Weekly and People Magazine. Like, it's the ability that you guys can band together and use that to expand your fame. And I got to sit there and just look at it happen. But let's look at Tia and what she wrote, because this is the most interesting thing to me. Again, everybody is looking at Instagram, baby. Tia tells how she feels on Twitter. Let's get into it. And this was happening for a minute. I can't believe that we all missed this. Baby's been crying for help for a minute, right? Now she put just yesterday, is today the 4th or the 5th? Today's the 5th. So she put yesterday, I am love. I will only choose to see love. I hope you will too. She also put 5 days ago, currently making space for what's meant. But before that, on the 1st of September, she put, it's never too late to put yourself first. And we're not done. 2 days ago, she said, reminder, you are enough. You deserve love, and you deserve to be understood for who you truly are. Now, also, her sister commented on her Instagram post, which was a lot. That was the post where she announced, like, we're going our separate ways. That was a lot, because Tamara never comments on Tia's post. Not because they have beef. Of course, they love each other. She's just like, girl, I talk to you 20 billion times a day. I don't got to respond to your post. We're good. She put a bunch of hearts and said, love you. Taraj B. Henson, who's close to both of them, said, sending all the love and support your way. God bless your family. Now, all right, my sources said he was feeling himself. There were other people involved. For Tamara, first of all, they didn't put out a joint statement. She didn't say anything about I love him and wish him the best. She didn't say anything about him. He has not responded. There are things on his Instagram stories when he was like, every time you respond by emotion, you'll always lose. And I said, spoken like a true ain't shit. But let's think about the things that she put up. I am love. I will only choose to see love. I hope you will too. You are enough. You deserve love, and you deserve to be understood for who you truly are. It's never too late to put myself first. It sounds like someone who spent 14 years of their life, and it's just me, it's my opinion, being a good mom, being a good wife. Nobody's perfect. I know there's arguments and things and all, like, yeah, that's life. No one's perfect, no matter what shiny image they put up, right? Everybody has times when they really tried it. Everybody had times when they were on one. Everybody had times when they really put the other person first and the other person didn't appreciate it. That is part of the human experience. When you are with someone in a relationship, sometimes you're the person that's on some ish, and sometimes they're the person that's on some ish. But this really does seem like she dedicated 14 years of her life. When you look at that video, you put a lot of effort into building this man up so he didn't feel like he was Mrs. Mowry, right? She was the most successful. She was the most well-known. She was this, she was that, right? Now, cut to, you had that year on All-American. It was one of the first steady jobs you had. You got your own spinoff. You are now financially independent. And what's more, you are the star of the show and you're financially independent. And you don't need Tia anymore. So maybe before, when Tia was like, yo, like, can you come on? Right? But you have to, because it's like, what are you doing? You're not paying any bills. Now you can be like, well, hold up. I need stuff. It's time for me, time for me, time for me. And Tia's looking at him like, I just spent the last 14 years dimming my shine, trying to make you feel like more of a man, trying to make you feel like this isn't my success, it's our success. And now you turn this around on me and make me feel like I'm not lacking, because I don't care what y'all say, right? I am love. I only choose to see love. I hope you will too. It's never too late to put yourself first. So you're implying that you put yourself second and dimmed your life after that man. And also, you are enough. You deserve love and you deserve to be understood for who you truly are. Isn't that sometimes when people are with you because you do something for them and they swallow their pride on a lot of annoying things they feel like you do, but once they get their money, they want to turn around and tell you how you ain't this, you ain't this, you ain't this, when the real truth is, no, I am who I always said I was. Tia is always who she said she was. You're the one that literally took that L because you wanted to get the benefits of all my labor and you were too scared to leave and make it on your own. But as soon as you could safely swing to another branch, that's when you decided to turn around and talk about the good oak tree that nurtured you, but nurtured you, fed you, and do all your stuff. Now listen, more is going to come out in the coming days. If he is dating someone, it is going to come out in the next month, maybe two, right? Unless it's a co-star, then we're going to be seeing pictures of them in the National Enquirer, y'all. Listen, let me know what you think in the chat. I actually am rooting for them. I hope they can work it out, but not at the expense of Tia swallowing treatment that she doesn't need to. And likewise, Cory swallowing treatment. I hope they find a way to be happy. If they can be happy together, that helps me with my fantasy, because I was really rooting for them. I like them together. But regardless, because who cares? We're all strangers. I really do hope that both of them find peace, whether that's together or apart. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.